Much of the mainland U.S. is under heat advisories Thursday morning, with dangerously high temperatures expected to last until the weekend. Before relief arrives, the National Weather Service is warning millions of Americans that they'll have to suffer through temperatures that feel hotter than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Just last month, a heat wave around the Portland, Oregon area and in Canada was blamed for the death of hundreds of people. This time around, the oppressive heat will not only exacerbate drought conditions and wildfires on the West Coast, but will make for dangerous conditions on the East Coast. The National Weather Service predicts the I-95 corridor in the east could reach 100 degrees Thursday afternoon. Oppressive heat indices, a measure of how hot it really feels outside, is expected to range between 105 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew points, a measure of the amount of moisture in the air, could reach as high as 80 in the Boston area. That's a number that is basically record territory for New England, according to WBUR, Boston's NPR News Station. Some parts of Massachusetts could reach a heat index of 110. Several states have opened cooling centers for residents to stay safe in the heat. In the Pacific Northwest, temperatures could hit 105 degrees Fahrenheit on Thursday, according to earlier predictions by the National Weather Service in Portland, Oregon. Just over a month ago, temperatures skyrocketed to a record 116 degrees Fahrenheit. By Friday, the worst-case scenario has the region reaching as high as 111 degrees Fahrenheit in some parts of western Oregon before finally cooling down over the weekend, according to the National Weather Service in Portland. This all comes just days after climate scientists released a major report examining how fast the climate is warming, showing heat waves, extreme rain and intense droughts are on the rise. The scientists say heat waves are more frequent and intense and droughts are getting hotter and drier, events linked to the human influence on the climate. In the Washington, D.C. area, hot and humid weather earlier this week brought damaging thunderstorms in the late afternoon. High winds downed trees and wires in Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. A bolt of lightning set a Germantown, Maryland apartment complex on fire, displacing at least 25 people. Similarly damaging thunderstorms may arrive for the Midwest and elsewhere along the East Coast on Thursday and Friday, the National Weather Service says. Thunderstorms are expected to form and move across parts of northeast Kansas, northern Missouri and north-central Illinois, the National Weather Service predicts. The Great Lakes region is most at risk for those severe storms on Thursday, according to the National Weather Service. Damaging winds, hail and even tornadoes could also occur. Extreme heat is considered the most dangerous type of severe weather event in the U.S. as our body's ability to cool itself is challenged.